welcome to my Wednesday night live. I'm so glad you guys are here. When you pop on, say hey, let me know where you guys are from, and we will then get going. Sorry, excuse me. Okay, we're gonna make this cute card today. This is some fun products from Spellbinders. I'm going to use the Rainbow Slice Tunnel dies and the Luna Seahorse dies. And it's going to be so super cute. I'm glad to be doing the live tonight. I was kind of running around like a chicken with its head cut off, which isn't a nice thing to say because I have chickens. So, but like right beforehand, it's crazy. But yeah, we're going to make that card tonight. We've got some fun die cutting. I'm just using, sorry, I have allergies. I'm just using colored cardstock. We're gonna do a little bit of stenciling, a little bit of distress spritz, because I love it so much. Hello, Cordelia. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. I love that. So that's what we are gonna be doing. So I think I'm gonna turn the camera over because I have to get a little bit of die cutting or trimming of some paper and stuff like that, so we can kind of do that while everyone's kind of filtering in. Hey Jan from Illinois, I'm glad you're here. So let me flip this around. Okay. Let me just grab a little bit of water really quick. Okay, I feel like the allergies are kicking me in my face right this second. I had to go outside for a minute and it's so windy and so hot. But so this is what we're gonna make. Some really fun, cute dies, again from Spellbinders. We have these fun layers. We're gonna do some stenciling. So let me bring in the dies really quick and kind of show you what we're working with, since I do like to get some of the die cutting done first. So these dies here, Marcy, hello, my friend. I am so glad you're here. Okay, so these lay like this, but better, which is going to give us this fun look. Thank you, Marcy. Hello, Donna from Oregon. Hello, hello. I need to scoot over more. I feel like I'm supposed to be over there, but I'm right here. So we're going to create these fun little layers with these dies. This die comes with a bunch of other dies that like are flowers and leaves and things like that. Little tiny flowers, big flowers, little leaves, all kinds of things. We're not going to use that today. We are going to use Luna the Seahorse. So that's her. She's cute. And then she's got these little accessories that we are going to... I've already done the die cutting for this. Let me grab this little guy here. So that's what we're going to use to create our fun little card today. Super, super easy, but I will show you how to do those in just a second. I've already die cut all of my Seahorse stuff and the underwater stuff, so I've already die cut that, so we are ahead of the game there. Let me just get that out of the way. Okay. So I forgot to trim this paper down. So we're gonna have a white piece, a dark green, a light green, a light blue, and a dark like teal and a dark teal. Let me come over here. How is everybody's weather? I'm asking because it's so hot here right now. I think tomorrow's gonna be 102. I think it was 100 today. My poor chickens are hot. We go out and put ice in a dish for them in their coop and underneath them, and it's just so hot right now. Okay, so we're gonna start with this piece here. Oh, you know what? I have to trim these. Let me get ahead of myself really quick. So let me pull out the colors that we need. I've got this green, quite humid. Ugh, humidity. I like a little bit of it when I'm at the beach, but like when it gets humid here, it just feels like you're suffocating, and I don't think I'm built for that. Like I'm built for a dry heat, not a moist heat. This is, hold on, let me tell you the name of this paper pad in just a second. Let me get my last color out here. Okay. This is scrapbook.com's Cools Smooth Cardstock. This is, I think, they're 6x8. size, and I think they usually have an A2 size as well. Let me get these trimmed. Let's see, Marcy, we had triple digits last week, and then in the 90s yesterday. It was absolutely perfect, and now we're back up to the 90s. That's unusual for my area. I bet it is, because aren't you more Northern California, Marcy? I'm just going to trim these down to an A size because I didn't do that part. There's that one. Yeah, it's just so hot. I think next week it'll be like mid 90s here, or excuse me, low 90s, and I will be thankful for that. It's just warm, hot. We had a terrible storm yesterday afternoon, Cordelia. Ugh. Yeah, it's just hotter this year for us. Normally we don't get to the hundreds, and every once in a blue moon we do, but normally we're like low 90s. And earlier today it wasn't even windy, and I thought, geez, it's going to be so hot, and then the air is not even circulating. Okay. Now we've got all of our pieces die cut. I just want to make sure that I'm going to get them in the right order so I can make sure this card looks like that card, since I struggle with that sometimes. Okay, so I'm going to start with the biggest piece, because this is going to be the top piece here, the white piece. And I'm just going to place that on an angle, and I'm going to find my tape. And I have it a little bit off the edges, so that way it will cut all the way through off the edge. Cordelia, it was only about 87 here today, but 57% humidity. Ew! That's just grody. That sounds way too hot. Alright. Let's run this through. I did definitely want to show you guys this part, because I just thought it was so fun how these dies work. Like, talk about a different type of layering die. So I feel like you could keep these little pieces here to make something else with. I'm not going to use them now, but I feel like that could be a thing. Okay. So there's the big piece. Let's go. Next big piece is this one, right? Am I right? Yes. Okay. And I'm just trying to eyeball. It may not be perfect exactly where it's, lined up or whatever, but I think it'll still work. Let's see. Sticky hot with that humidity. Yeah, that's just gross. So I know I'm got to keep you guys updated on my chickens. I'm the chicken lady, apparently. So I think last week or 2 weeks ago, some of my chickens were laying, but we have even more chickens laying right now, and we have a pink egg, because one of our Easter eggers can lay a pink egg, and it's very, very light pink, and it is so cool. I probably should have grabbed some to show you guys on camera, but Jan says 77% humidity right now at 7:15 p.m. Ugh. That sounds awful. I am so sorry. And you can't even go take a shower to like cool off, because then you're just wet from that. Okay. So here's the next color in my color order here that I've got going on. This pretty light green. Let's run that through. How's everybody been the last couple weeks? Anything new going on, or did you guys have a good 4th? We just hung out. My husband took the Friday off after 4th instead of the 4th, because we don't really do anything until the nighttime anyway. So my oldest son stopped by for a little bit. We were hoping to see the grandbabies, but it just didn't work out that day. But we did get to see them on Sunday, and oh, my new little grandson, he's a little chunk, and he's just sweet. He's just so sweet. Okay, there's that last one. I had a nice long weekend for the 4th. It was nice. That's nice, Cordelia. Yeah, it was nice to have my husband home for 3 days, because he works really long hours. He works like 12, 13 hours a day. So, okay, let me reverse this because I'm getting myself confused. So here's our top piece. I'm just gonna give a quick, like, this is how you line them up. And then this whole blue piece goes behind it, and then you have this fun layer. I love it. Okay, so let's put that aside and let's do our stenciling really quick. I have Waffle Flowers Seafoam Stencil. So yeah, we got to see the grandbabies. I wanted to watch Jaws 2 because, you know, my Shark Week is coming up, which I will, let me just talk about that for a split second. I should be getting, whoever pre-ordered the stamp set, that should be getting sent out from the manufacturer to me on the 12th, on Friday. So I was hoping to do Shark Week by the end of July, but I think I'm gonna have to do it at the beginning of August just because I want to make sure you guys have your stamp sets before we do Shark Week. So, okay, I'm using Salvaged Patina, and we're just gonna stencil this fun seafoam background here. So I'm gonna figure that out this weekend. I just want to make sure before I figure out the date, so I don't have to change it again, that they're actually going to send it out on the 12th, because sometimes things happen. So, and then I will put it out there, but I'm excited for that. So anyways, let me go back to my story of, for Mother's Day, I asked to have an outside TV, because when it's really nice in the evening, we have a nice fire pit. We've got, you know, some chairs and a little, you know, outside comfy furniture, or you can sit in the grass on blankets or whatever. And we watched Jaws while we were waiting for the fireworks, which was a lot of fun. Okay, so there's that. I am going to flip this around. I'm going to go lightly over it one more time, but in the opposite direction, just to give it a little something extra. So we sat in the grass and we barbecued. We had chips and dip, and we just chilled out and watched Jaws. And from our backyard, we can see where one of the places in the city that puts off really great fireworks. We can see it from our backyard. And then we've got some really awesome neighbors that put off some really big fireworks. So it's kind of like 360 around us when we're watching them, and it's a lot of fun. We get to see some really good fireworks. So I'm going a little bit lighter over the top of this. I don't want it to be too dark. Okay, it just gives a little, not sure if you guys can tell on camera, but it gives a little something extra. So that is going to be our cute top layer. And then we're going to do some Distress Spritz. Question: have you guys got your hands on any of Tim Holtz's new Distress Spritz? I did a video when it came out, and that's on my channel. I can't even think of what I made right this second. My brain just drew a blank. Anyways, oh, I did an ocean card and something else. We're going to use Distress Spritz Peacock Feathers. So let me get my little spritzer box here. And I'm just going to put this, I'm just going to spritz it, the whole thing layered. To me that makes sense, and then I'll come in and spritz the top of the white just a little bit. But let me wipe it off so I don't get my hands dirty, and then I'm going to contaminate everything, and then that'll be bad. Alright, so I don't want to like overboard, but I just want some, you know, some things. I think that's good. I'm going to put that aside to dry. Let me bring the top piece that we stenciled. And then let's give that a spritz. Just a light. I don't want to go overboard, because I don't want to cover up all that fun stenciling, you know. Okay. Let me just wipe this up really quick. let's get to our cute, well, I guess we don't need to do that yet because they're already die cut. You know what I can do though, hold on. We can get the eyes and stuff on this guy. This is gonna be popped up with foam tape, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. I usually do foam tape behind things, so like this has open eyes and cheeks, so I'm just gonna do a piece behind that, and that will hold the eyes and cheek in place, and then I don't have to worry about adding a piece or pieces behind it or whatever. Okay, so we found a new show that we like to watch. I thought I would share. It is the 1% Club. Have you guys seen that? Like, it's like a game show type thing. Let me know if you guys have seen that at all. It is super interesting. It has, okay, so I die cut the eye from black cardstock. Let me see if I can get it turned over. It has 100 people on the show, and they polled America, and so they have percentages, like they start with a 90% question, and then you get down to the 1% question, and everyone's given $1,000 to start off with, and you can kind of bet that and end up losing that kind of a thing. And it is really cool. So you can win up to $100,000 if you get through all of the questions. It is really interesting. I really, really liked it. Okay, so we have this light pink little cutie patootie seahorse, and then we're gonna glue on this little flipper thing here. Let me get that. I'm just gonna pop that in place, and I want to add some detail to him, and then I can add more detail to the rest of the things once I have those glued down. But I'm gonna get my white, gel pen. And I'm just gonna follow along some of the, like, the little embossed or debossed areas that you get sometimes with your die cut. Your die cuts when you cut them. And you know, Spellbinders is kind of known for that. So I'm just gonna highlight those areas with a white gel pen to give this little seahorse some more detail. I think it's going to turn out so super cute. So yeah, that's the new show that we've been watching. And I'm still watching my beach bargain renovation show. My husband's cute, he watches it with me. Right before I went live, like maybe 3 minutes before I was supposed to go live, my poor husband walked in the door and he was home early. Oh, white as a ghost. Poor thing has a horrible migraine. I was running around like a chicken with my head cut off, trying to get him cool rags and medicine and water and getting a fan on him, and he just looked awful, poor guy. He was white as a ghost. And then I added a little white dot to his eye, so he's got this cute little, he's got all these fun little details. Okay, I think I'm going to grab these guys. So I have some bigger spots that aren't drying. I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'm just going to tap it because some of those, so it's still shiny. It still is shimmery. That doesn't take it away, but I don't want to wait for that. Okay, so let's layer these together. Let's start with the back here. And you know, I like to ask, what did you guys have for dinner, or what are you guys going to have for dinner? Well, I am gluing this down. Again, I have not had any dinner, so I don't know. I've always loved food, and since my daughter passed away, I could care less about eating. And you'd think I'd be as skinny as a rail, but nope, not with menopause. That puts a stop to that. All right, let's get our light green layer next. Oh, ow. My little granddaughter was so cute when she came. She always wants to come to Grammy's house. And when she says, Grammy, do you want to play with me? I'm like, yes, I do. Hello, Lisa. I'm so glad you're here. I know, isn't the seahorse super cute? Here. I love the seahorse. Let's get our top layer. Okay. Well, the second to top layer. We still have the stenciled layer we need to put in here. Lisa, how are you doing? How's the weather where you are? We've discussed that, and it's just hot and humid everywhere apparently. Okay. Tonight's menu, no salad. Ooh, pasta primavera. That sounds so good, Marcy. Ugh. I'm hungry, but I don't really care about food. Things still sound good to me, but I'm like, I have been craving French fries the last couple days. I'm trying to be good. Okay. Let me get this lined up. Let me slide that down because I didn't line it up straight because I struggle with lining things up straight all the time. Okay. Cute. Now we have our fun layers. But you can see how some of them are off compared to this one. But I don't really think it matters. I think it kind of just makes them all look different. That's what I'm going to tell myself anyways. Okie dokie. Let's stamp our sentiment. While I'm thinking about it, I'm going to use a Honeybee Stamps because you know their recent release is just so, everything is so beachy. Oh, and I am in love with that. So let me get a little scratch piece of paper here off of my desk. And we're going to use the one that says happiness comes in waves. I'm in New Hampshire. It's 82 degrees and a little muggy. Ugh. Well, 82 is not bad. 82 is not too bad. But when there's a little bit of humidity with it, that's icky. And then we had a fire. I know we've had a fire the last 2 days around somewhere because I can smell it really good when I come out in the morning. All right, let me ink this up with some Honeybee Stamps black ink. One more time. I feel like there was something else I want to tell you guys, but I'm just drawing a complete blank. All right, let me get the sentiment for this. All right. I'm going to scoot this closer to me for just a second. I'm sorry if it's not in camera. I just want to make sure that I'm getting, so I don't cut off part of my sentiment. That would be bad. Lisa, I don't know if you heard, but I was talking about Shark Week and the pre-order, if you ordered a stamp set, should be getting sent out to me on the, leaves the manufacturers on the 12th. And then I will figure out when I'm doing Shark Week. I thought I was going to do it in July, but I think that's going to be pushing it, so I'll do it at the beginning of August. Okay. Oh, I did horrible on that. You guys, I'm going to have to do it again. I'm so sorry. See, I was saying I was going to do horrible, and I did do horrible. Shameful. It's just shameful. All right. One more time. And if this doesn't work, I'm gonna take the cinnamon off the other card I made and then we'll use that one. All right. Let's try this again. That was crazy. All right. Make sure I'm not missing any comments. Nope, I think we're good. All right, I'm gonna try it again. Fingers crossed that I don't goof it up this time. Gosh. Maybe it really wasn't me. Maybe when I was putting it in the machine. Oh, sorry, I'm hitting the camera. It was the machine's fault, the die cut machine. All right. I feel like, yeah, that's where I went wrong last time. Okay. Me too, Lisa. I'm looking forward to it too. Like I said, it'll be a smaller one this year, but I already have some thoughts for next year, and if it works out good, it'll be pretty dang fun. All right. Fingers crossed. Please, please, please. Okay, that's better. Still not perfect, but better. And we're gonna call it good. Okay, now let's get all of our little guys here in place. Get my glue. And then we can start tucking things in. I don't know how you guys do it, but I know I like to start with like the bigger images and work myself down to the smaller images when I'm placing things. So I'm gonna lift up this top layer. So when I adhered everything down, I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but I just added adhesive to the outside edges, not to the inside. That way I could lift up and tuck things in. So this is the only thing that's gonna have foam adhesive, but I am gonna lift that up. So just the little tail gets tucked under. And I think that looks good. Let me get my other card up here for inspiration so I don't have to think about it too much. Makes life easier. And then I'm just gonna do little bits of liquid glue at the bottom. And then I'm gonna lift that up and tuck it in. And then we have, I'll come back for the starfish. Okay, one thing at a time, Joy. I'll put this guy in here. My son lives 45 minutes south of us, and it gets like into the 100 teens down there. Ugh, it is no fun. Let me do this guy. Got some fun like kelp stuff or seaweed stuff. The stuff that you don't want touching your leg when you're swimming in the ocean, because you feel like something's grabbing you and you're gonna die. Because of Shark Week, because of the sharks, that would be why. We got these cute little stars, which I'm assuming are starfish. And they're just darling. And I have two colors of those. So I have like a fun orange. Where did I die cut this from? I die cut this from the Floral. Let me grab it. The Floral Smooth cardstock. So it has all these beautiful colors in it from scrapbook.com. So that's what I die cut these other guys from. Oh. Okay, I need a darker coral here. We're going to tuck this in. Right up there. I like this little die. It's way super cute. And some more of this stuff here. I was watching a Shark Week thing the other day, and it was talking about a big old great white seen, I mean, like years and years ago, but I feel like I just heard it the other day that it was also the other day. But like a big old great white was through Morro Bay and Avila Beach, and we love to go to Morro Bay. Not that I'm gonna go swim in the ocean, because I'm not gonna do that, but I just was like, that is gonna really cement the idea of not swimming in the ocean. All right, we got this little guy here. Make sure I've got, need one more little starfish over here. I'm gonna tuck that in that top spot. I just love that you can just tuck things in everywhere. Like, it makes me happy. I think I'm gonna add one more starfish on this one than the other one, just because the layout is slightly different. I kind of want to tuck it in there. Like, they're just, I don't know, they're just so cute. Okay, then we have cute little rocks that I die cut from the Neutrals smooth cardstock. And I got this nice little tan rock here. I'm going to tuck in there. Let's get this other one up under here. I'm going to go under this one because I changed it. I need a little bit of liquid glue under this guy because it's just floating in the air. And that is not good. And then one more. My tweezers are in use. Where's my other tweezers? And then we've got one more rock that we're going to put kind of over here. A little bit of glue. I'll trim that little excess, those little excess pieces off. Okay, so I think we have all of those components down. Let me get the white gel pen and let's add some details to the other little pieces here. And this just gives a little extra something, you know? I like it. Do you guys have any plans for this weekend? My son is giving us his hot tub, and he wanted to do it a few weeks ago, but they got sick. My granddaughter got the croup, and thankfully the little baby boy did not get anything. Okay, I think we're good there. Just a few little highlights. Let's add some foam adhesive, and then we'll finish off with some cute little things. So I think that's what we are doing on Saturday. I think that's getting brought up. But I think we're going to keep it as a not heated up right now. That way we can just sit in it and cool off. Let me make sure I have that straight. Okay. Let me grab. This card went really fast today, you guys. Normally we go a little bit longer. Cordelia, I'm meeting friends. Making for lunch on Saturday, about 1.5 hours away. That sounds really fun, Cordelia. One of my friends reached out to me today, actually wanting to do lunch next Friday. My brain stopped working. Hold on. Oh, geez Louise. That'll be way fun. Marcy, we are picking up friends in the airport on Saturday, returning from a long vacation. Oh, that's nice. I would love to go on a long vacation right now. Okay, I got little pieces, big pieces. These are Trinity Stamps Bubble Blowout. I like these. These are just super, super fun. Okay, let me... No, that's not the size I want. This is the size I want. I'm just going to lay them out. I mean, I'm copying my other one, so it's not really like I have to think about it. It's cheating, I think. He says, going to Maine to visit friends. Oh my gosh, that's fun. That sounds way fun. Oops. They're just sticking to me. All right, let me get, nope, I think it's this guy. And then I need another little one. I love the different sizes, like with sequins or like these little guys. I love the different sizes. I'm gonna put you right there. Oh my gosh, if it'll get off my finger. And then I need another little one over here. I just think these are so cute because they look like little bubbles. Gina, hey Joy and everyone, very pretty card. Hi Gina, thank you. I'm glad you were able to stop by. And oh geez, Joy. That like was too much glue. Wow. Let me just get a lot of that off there. That was a little silly. Okay. I just can't believe how fast this card is going. But also, when I put it together this morning, it went really fast. That should have been my first clue. But I also wasn't timing it. Okay, that is super cute. Let me just put these back before I dump them all over my floor. My son, my youngest son, has a job interview tomorrow. He had put in a bunch of applications before, and you know, with everything going on in our home, he just needed a little bit of time. So, but he has a job interview tomorrow, and we're just praying that he gets it. Sounds promising when he spoke with the manager, but we will see. Okay, that one's done. Here was the other one. See, I die cut that one way better than this one. But that's it. Cute, cute. I love how this turned out. Oh, thank you, Gina. I appreciate that. Okay, let me turn this around. And then we can... Hi. Okay, so there's the one we made. It's always the wrong direction with the camera. I feel special. But there it is. It's so cute. I love those dies. Like I said, this is the rainbow. I'm showing you the wrong way. This is the rainbow slice tunnel from Spellbinders, and then Luna the Seahorse from Spellbinders. I just think it's fun, and I think it was fun to add that extra stenciling on top. I was really torn with that when I was making it this morning because just the stark white against all of those colors was like super pretty to me. But I was like, no, we need to do a little something extra. So that's why I did the stenciling. So anyways, that's it. We're done early. I'm so sorry that went so fast. I don't want to go too long, and then I also don't want to go too short. But I'm so super glad that all of you guys were joining me tonight with the live, and I will have another one in 2 weeks at 5 p.m. Pacific time. And yeah, anything else? Any thoughts, questions, whatevers before we get off of here? I'll wait a second because I know it's a delay from me talking to you getting. But I do appreciate you guys so much. And I'm just going to see. Let me see. Oh, thank you, Marcy. I didn't see that. Thank you. Or did I? Maybe I did. Okay. Oh, I appreciate you sharing with us. Thanks, Marcy. Thank you, Jan. I think it turned out cute. Okay, guys. Well, thank you guys again. Oh, thank you, Lisa. I'm so glad I got to say, hey, stay cool, everyone. Good night. Yes, Gina, stay cool. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful weekend. Do fun things. Eat yummy, good things. And I will see you guys in 2 weeks. Bye.